What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. It's your boy, Gnome G. I'm in here with Mayor Socrates and Bossman Jay. Today, we're going to be talking about the Paul George suspension and Sha'Carri Richardson with her boyfriend trying to play Bonnie and Clyde. What's going on, fellas?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
man.
man. Paul George, definitely on that sauce. That boy, I saw him last week. I said, damn, Paul George back? What the fuck he back to his old self? Should have known better. PG, mess up everybody parlay, knowing damn well all of a sudden he just start out the blue playing like his old 2016. Hell no.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave this shit alone. I think it's bullshit how they so quick to test all these fucking black players, but not the white ones. Why the fuck y'all ain't test Cooper Flag for dropping 49? Why y'all don't test Luka for going out there, coming back out for fucking ankle injuries and shit, and going out for 40? Why y'all don't drug test them boys after the game?
Damn.
But as soon as a nigga fucking go out there and do one dunk, ain't like he was just dunking the whole damn game. It was one dunk. He felt good. Felt like his old self for a split second and got up. But as soon as he did it, the first thing them white boys, you gotta drug test him. Something ain't right. He shouldn't be jumping like this.
I don't think the jump or the dunk was for Paul George. Paul George has just been playing very well for the last couple of games, But Jimmy Butler had a tweet that said Paul George scored 32 points and hit 9 threes 4 days ago and immediately got drug tested. And so Draymond Green tweeted, I won't be surprised if they ask LeBron for a drug test because of this dunk. And he showed a picture where LeBron's head was over the rim. So,
And that brings up the fact, we were just talking on the show, off the show before we just started up. Do we believe that LeBron James, the way he plays, we just saw him, I think it was this game against the Wizards. He's taking 20-year-olds, right? He going right to the basket, punching them. They half his age. This Bronny, this is his kid's age, Bronny age. Bron's still blowing right past him, dunking.
So what we saying? We saying LeBron ain't getting drug tested?
Is Bron really getting drug tested? Are they really trying to see if he got these things in his blood? Because boy, LeBron James out here looking like he just got out of college.
Bro, they talked about, even in Miami, back in Miami, which has been an eternity ago now, but they talked about how LeBron used to get tested every week. They would have caught LeBron by now, if he was on it, because it's been speculated for a long time that LeBron lost his hair early because he this and that, or you know what I'm saying. But
Test them.
It is. I think LeBron is just a freak of nature. It's some dudes just like that, I remember back in the day coming up, it was the guys the athletes was the damn smokers and drinkers. It was guys who was the real athletes.
Hey, they thought Barry Bonds and Mom McGuire were freaks of nature too.
Nah, we never had that.
Until they tested them.
Nah,
we all knew they was on that juice. I knew they was on that juice when I was in elementary when they was hitting those home runs and all that. We all knew. Then nobody come. They're all the regular baseball players just skinny and all that. These dudes coming to the plate just brawling. Like, man, hold on, man. Something ain't right. Something don't add up.
Something ain't right.
As pertains to Paul George, you look at the game, man, he went off. 9 for 15 from 3, 73% field goal percentage, you know what I'm saying? 50.5 fantasy points, 52% from the field. Like, Paul George ain't had a game like this since 2015, man. So,
but what's the problem with him?
George do this? in 2026
What's
and
the
said,
problem?
wait a minute.
But what's the problem with him going off like this, bro? When the man been hurt, he been out. So he was
That's the
well
whole
rested.
thing. That's the whole
He
thing.
didn't-
He's been out.
But
He didn't
he's
do this
well
one time
rested.
in LA. He didn't. I don't remember him going off like this with the Clippers organization. But let's get to the statement from Paul George. Paul George says, over the past few years, I've discussed the importance of mental health, and in the course of recently seeking treatment for an issue of my own, I made a mistake. I made the mistake of taking an improper medication. I take full responsibility for my actions, and I apologize to the Sixers organization, my teammates, and the Philly fans for my poor decision making during this process. I'm focused on using this time to make sure that my mind and body are in the best condition to help the team when I return. So
I mean, that's what he
shout
was
out
trying to do
PG-13.
then. But they caught him.
That's what I
So
was
tell
gonna
us how
say.
you feel about this, Mayor Socrates, because $11.74 million gone. What do we say? The financial hit from a 25-game suspension for Paul George.
It's some bullshit, bro. I'm sorry, but that's a lot of money. I mean, and can it be like? I'm pretty sure that like over-the-counter medication, man, that can give you a false positive for HGH.
Well, they didn't specifically mention HGH, but whatever the banned substance was, he's saying that he got it from one of the medications. And they do, Shaq and Kenny and the guys on the Amazon show now, but they were talking about how they do give you a banned list, you know, of substances when you at the beginning of the year. So Paul George,
Like, but I would love to see a list of what are the banned substances, because I know in trucking, man, we ain't allowed to have like NyQuil, Benadryl, or alcohol, none of that stuff. And we can't even have mouthwash that has alcohol in it.
which makes sense. You know, people's lives are in your hands, literally on the road. Paul George taking some mental health medication. Man, I find it hard to believe something that was in one of those medications that kind of slipped through the cracks, because I know Paul George has his own medical team at this point. All the injuries he's had, all the mental, he has been a big proponent for mental health throughout the years. He one of the guys who took the bubble off, didn't he, for mental health reasons?
Yeah.
So it's been a problem of his, but $11.74 million, man, that's a tough pill to swallow, man. For a banned substance, you got to get you a chief of staff, somebody who can look over the medication for you, dude, because that's a lot of money to be losing over oversight.
But yeah, but what if he really was taking like psych meds for his mental health, and it just so happened to be one of the banned substances? How can you fault this man for taking care of his mental health?
Well, then that would become the defense for everybody. Everybody would say, "Oh well, I was thinking of mental health."
Yeah, but I mean, if it's prescribed to you by a doctor, then
that is true. But if it's on the banned list that they give you at the beginning of the season, you could potentially mess up some money by taking it.
I don't know, man. That man, 11.74, man. Boy, god damn. Nigga, I cry if I lose $11.74. Shit. I can imagine how bad that hurt.
Some could say, and some have said, that Paul George been stealing money for a long time. So, hey.
He has. But shit, still though. I don't want to see nobody losing that much money over some bullshit.
Oh, definitely not. It's
But I wanna see-
the case for real though.
I want to see the league crack down on testing everybody, not just randomly testing players because they having a good few games. Like, that shit crazy to me. So we see some of these loopholes and Cooper Flash get tested.
Cooper Flag, 19 years old. I don't think he
I don't care. Hey, that boy went 49 points. Test it.
Boy, you crazy. But
Would have
yeah, man,
had
shout
51
out.
if dude had a pass the ball.
Man, dude should have passed that boy the ball. You saw that?
Yeah.
What the
Hey,
hell?
and dude looked at him like, not tonight, nigga. I'm shooting it.
Hey, Lamar. Hey, Lamar, pass the damn ball, dude. What the hell wrong with you?
That boy looked at Cooper Flag and said, you won't get 50 tonight.
Boy, I would have cussed that son bitch out so bad after that game. Probably in the game. That shit crazy. But yeah, moving on. Paul George, man, shout out to Paul George. Hey, took a big hit. $11 million, $12 million hit. Hopefully he can get his mental health together and bounce back. Because from my understanding, he'll be coming back with like 10 games left in the season, bro. So he got to jump
And
right
just
back
getting
on it.
back. That's the crazy part.
Hopefully y'all still in playoff contention because, Paul George is a big part of their salary. So VJ Edgecombe probably going to step in and probably get a lot more opportunities. But still, man, that's a lot of money to be missing, man.
And that's where the conspiracy come in at. So, what, the league don't want to see the Sixers doing good? Because they seen how the whole dynamic of the team changed with Paul George back on the court? What, y'all thought they were finna go on a championship run or something? And Vegas wasn't having it?
Man, Paul George, some way, man, get you an endorsement or something. Hopefully you can make that money back, man. But let's talk about this one, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of this girl, I don't know what to do. Sha'Carri Richardson. And this guy, Christian, what his name? Christian Coleman. Man, the new Bobby Whitney out here. For real.
I'm so fucking over them.
This shit crazy, bro. Gold medalist. I mean, got bread. Should have been in the public spotlight for a while. Sha'Carri had the scandal where she couldn't compete because she had tested positive for weed, and everybody kind of came to her defense on that one. And then she had another thing where she tried to fight the boy in the
elevator.
Yeah. And then now with this speeding through reckless driving through a residential, I don't know if it was residential, but she was reckless driving. Policeman stopped her. The footage went viral, man. I don't even know if production had that footage, but man, she really is detached from reality. Sha'Carri
What the
is
begging and
so
crying
entitled.
for, bro? Like, the man told you 10 times, you going to jail. And she's still begging. Work with me. Work with you. Fuck you mean? Work with you.
Nothing you can say, baby. You're going to jail. Like, you tripping. Serious.
Yeah,
And Christian Coleman, what kind of dude is you, bro? I'm just trying to see. I ain't want to blame you during the domestic thing where of course you didn't want to hit the woman back or nothing like that. But you seem like a unstable brother, bro. You throwing your whole life away for Sha'Carri. And I understand Sha'Carri's a nice looking woman and she's accomplished and all that too. But bro, you a gold medalist your damn self. What the hell is you doing?
this shit. I don't understand them two. And they just like Bobby and Whitney, man. They just ain't a good fit for each other, man. They just, when they with each other, it's toxic.
Bruh, say she was doing 104. Passing people, flashing her lights and everything. Said when
She
Richardson
passed the
pulled
police.
she passed the damn police. It got crazy. But said when Richardson was pulled over, a black Jeep pulled up in front of the scene and on the side of the road. And Coleman got out and approached the officer to ask what was going on. And when asked to identify himself, the cop says he refused. He was placed under arrest for resisting. They found a bong-like object in his car. Come on, bro.
Yes.
So was she racing away from you or to you?
Tripping.
Could have been running from his ass.
They both of them totally tripped out, man.
Or they could have been racing.
And that body cam really showed me how crazy Sha'Carri is, though.
Unstable as fuck.
Bruh, they said right here, Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson was clocked driving 104 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone in her Aston Martin. The officer accused her of tailgating, weaving lanes, and flashing lights for other drivers to move out of the way. In the body camera footage, Sha'Carri acknowledged she was speeding, but blamed faulty car equipment. She pleaded with the officer not to take her to jail. Her boyfriend, Christian Coleman, rolled up in a black Jeep and allegedly refused to comply with officers and was arrested for resisting without violence. During a search of his vehicle, deputies allegedly found a glass smoking device with cannabis residue. He was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. Ah, man.
But
I hate to see it.
did you hear the excuse that she gave? This
Mhm.
bitch said something was wrong with her tire. So something is wrong with your tire, and you gonna do 104?
104 in a 65.
So not only you got a problem with one of your tires, you got a bad tire, but you're not only putting everybody's life around you in danger, you're also putting your own life in danger.
Sha'Carri, I thought you was. I like Sha'Carri, man. Everybody was behind her with the whole Lil Weed situation. But
I bet they're
bruh,
regretting it now, because she just a fuck up.
what is wrong with her? And let's hope this is just, the extent of it. Because Sha'Carri's acting like she a little unstable. And we talk about other, I won't even mention the name, but we talk about other celebrities on this show, and where we called it beforehand, where these folks are a little unstable, man. It's something else going on. You sure
Yeah.
Sha'Carri ain't on that dope? Like, for real.
What you got, dog?
Yeah, it seems like both of them together is kind of just, they not good for each other. They probably both be getting high together, and then they just be on some crazy time together. That's just how it is. Some people, when they come together, they just become chaos. Especially if they got drugs, especially if drugs is a common denominator. When drugs is a common
Drugs.
denominator, and y'all in a relationship, and then y'all both kind of crazy, yeah,
Man.
you know what I mean? You see it all the time, just in regular, every day. If both the female and the male is both on dope or both high, and they both just unstable, but they both want to be around each other and be with each other all the time, this the type of shit you see. Craziness.
Man, ain't no coochie that good. Cause
Yeah.
baby, I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I might not be a household name, Christian Coleman, but I'm up there. I'm up. I'm a world class athlete, and bruh, probably traveled the world, probably got a degree. He probably, you know what I'm saying? He's a young guy who got a lot going for himself, but willing to do whatever to throw it away for this girl. He willing to do whatever for her. We know this. We see this.
Yeah.
So
My bad. Go ahead.
no, because especially as a black man, you don't walk up on no damn police.
No.
They already scared this man to pull this girl over, and then you swoop in front of them and jump out your car. Like, what you finna do? He
Man,
lucky he ain't get his
Christian
dumb
wasn't
ass pow pow.
That boy wasn't thinking. That boy said, "Hey, that's my woman." He head first. He love that woman. He love that woman.
What? Man, ain't that
The
much
new
love on
Bobby.
Valentine's Day.
The new Bobby and Whitney. For real. But I
But we
just
gonna
thought
leave
that
it
was. Yeah, we can leave it there. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Mayor Socrates.
Choose life.
Hey.